Donald Trump, just stop whining. Stop your complaining and bitching about the Republican Party rules and talking about I've got more votes and I've got more votes, and just actually do your job. Actually look like you should be running for president. You fired people in Florida. You fired people in other states where you already had elections. Don't you realize this is a national election? You have primaries and then you have a general election. You're leading the primaries and you're going to have to run a general election in all 50 states. You need an organization. You need people in each state, and you're just doing this on your own. You're not raising any money. You're not spending any money. You don't have a staff. You need a staff in each state. You need to know the rules of each state. You're whining, I've got more votes and I've got more delegates, and Cruz is stealing this. Cruz is actually following the rules. He's actually a Republican that knows the Republican rules. You're a fake Republican. You have no idea what the rules are. You don't know what delegates are. It's a reason why people in Indiana don't want to vote for you. They're actually real Republicans. And they're looking at you going like, what, are you crazy? And then you've got Cruz winning all of the closed primaries. It looks like Donald Trump's getting Democrats, getting independents, which is fine, but it's not the Republican Party. If you want to win the nomination of the Republican Party, follow Republican Party rules. Stop bitching about Reince Priebus and the Republican Party should be shamed. Good grief, follow the rules and know what the rules are. Can't understand how silly you look, how silly you're acting, and you're trying to bully people and say, oh my gosh, if you steal delegates, follow it. Get a ground game. Do your homework. Look at each state that's coming up. Look at the unbound delegates. Follow the rules. Actually go to the states. You didn't show up in Colorado. Guess who did? Ted Cruz. Guess who got most of the delegates? Ted Cruz. You were stupid. What about Louisiana? Same thing. He went and got the unbound delegates. You didn't. You just won the election, said, hey, it's fine, no problem. I'm Donald Trump, I'm winning. Guess what? He got the unbound delegates. Stop your whining and actually campaign. Half the time I think you don't even want to be president. You're actually just doing this as a joke. Well, if you actually are doing this seriously, start acting like a presidential campaign, presidential candidate, get a campaign staff, get your butt in gear, spend some money, go to the different states and do it. Act like a candidate that knows what they're doing. If you want people to vote for you and you want real Republicans, not the fake Republicans, real Republicans, act like a Republican. You're going for the party, Republican Party. This is not a general election. It's not the Americans. So don't start bashing the Republican Party and saying they're being unfair, saying they're all of this crazy crap coming out of your mouth. You're crying like a baby. You're a 5-year-old. Act like a Republican candidate. Follow Republican rules. And if you don't like them, change them in the convention. Get your people there. Get people on the committees and change the rules to your favor. Oh, it's simple. That's what Mitt Romney did when he wanted to get Ron Paul and his party out. They created a rule that said you had to win 8 states. That was Mitt Romney and those people and the party people. Do your job. Stop complaining. We don't want to hear it. Get over it.